My people, no be small. More na can't help people buy for Yaba, old custom office. Where they want, where hunger hold them, where they won't go buy rice at a subsidized price. See where people, the women, they climb fence, yeah, they outside. We people don't quite finish, oh. Might let you now watch this video. We'll be right back.
Nigerian Customs Service has suspended the sale of seized food items over a stampede that claimed lives at the agency's old zonal headquarters in the Yaba area of Lagos State last Friday. A spokesperson for the Customs, Abdullahi Maiwada, made the announcement in a statement on Monday. The Customs had on February 20th said that it would dispose seized food items to cushion the hardship and cost of living in the country. The spokesman said the disposal of the food items got off to a smooth start as they gave preferences to the elderly, people living with disabilities, pregnant women, and other vulnerable Nigerians who showed up at the exercise until unforeseen challenges arose when they ran out of stock and announced that the continuation of the exercise will be the following day, leading to the stampede. But this was an unfortunate incident.
Go back to the first story, yes. The customs. So what happened after the government gave a directive that seized food items that were still in good condition and wouldn't harm Nigerians should be sold at a subsidized rate. So they sold 25 kg at 10,000 naira, 50 kg at 20,000 naira. I have a friend who was an eyewitness at the Yaba Center, and I didn't even know that it was going to be a death. So while she was there, she was giving updates saying that she'd never seen such a mammoth crowd. She mentioned that when they got there, they were asked to wait, and after a while, a form was given to them, which they had to fill. But after a while, it got quite rowdy, and soldiers were seen beating, they were flogging some of the people who had come in. And then following that, like the report mentioned, they didn't go ahead giving out anymore. So my take on this is, she said in her description, I've never seen such a mammoth crowd like this. People are hungry. Number one is perhaps we don't have a full grasp of how bad the situation is for people, such that a mammoth crowd on hearing that there's an opportunity like this would turn out en masse. That's one. So a lack of recognition of the real issues would then lead to things like improper planning, where you do not have enough, you don't have enough things in place to ensure that when you have a crowd like this, in order to avoid a stampede, there are measures to be put in place. Like when you go to stadiums for concerts, there are crowd control policemen and women, and there are measures like this put in place. So there was no understanding of this. There was no risk assessment done as to what would happen in the event that this happened. And so these are some of the challenges that we have, where good ideas, good measures, good things like this turn bad for lack of proper planning. We've seen that happen again and again, and unfortunately it's becoming quite synonymous with this administration. So they need to check that. This is the first time, one of the few times we're having a special advisor on policy coordination, and just to check that when decisions are made, it is properly assessed, there's a risk assessment done, and that we don't have to lose lives to drive a message home. Well, very sad thing, that incident that happened.
It was unfortunate. It didn't need to happen.
This is what we call misplaced priority. This has never happened in Nigeria. In the history of Nigeria, this kind of thing never happened before. With your money, people, they run to buy because of hunger. You won't go buy rice. They can't buy for dear. This government, they're supposed to enter Guinness World Record. In short, they don't enter Guinness World Record. How them go won't do that kind of thing? No safety measures. When I not put health and safety of the people, even on the way they do the distribution, into consideration. When I know say Onga Day town, they said they should do this in Lagos. When they start from Lagos first. With your money, you dey run to buy from Onga, Congo buy. With your money where you won't buy rice. And this now people market where them bring into the country where customs seize. Government don't miss them. A lot of these people where they go import rice, a lot of them, majority of them are farmers before. Some they buy from farmers here, but when they no see buy because of herdsmen where they buy them. Government supposed to look into that. Make everywhere they safe so that people go return back to farming. They say no. They now decide, okay, how many rice Nigeria they produce? They can't decide, make them go they bring rice on a con season. How many of them go they own then they seize? I won't ask. Because you know say Dangote rice, not be Nigeria. How many of Dangote rice when they bring in and they seize? People no fit go farm because of herdsmen. Una no look into that, make sure say the farm they safe for people. A lot of people want to go into farming like as I did here. 3-4 times in a year where they go Nigeria. I don't think how person wants to say I I can't start the farming, go into farming, put people there, then herdsmen go they buy them. It's not encouraging. Government leave what they're supposed to do. How long this rice whether they say won't sustain people? So now cab, now then go they eat. Everyone go sit down on top rice, they chop rice. Can't cause more sickness for body. In short, my people, I just send my update and I don't know whether a lot of them don't see the video. Help me leave your comment, share the video. Waiting you say follow thing, help me reason them. It's really sad. Tinubu government.